Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. I hope you enjoy what I've got for you today, and please check out as you're watching this little links on screen as well for different things on my Facebook and Twitter, and of course my football channel as well. And please, all your comments are very welcome. Just let us know and push that subscribe button. Don't forget, please push the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications set to public as well if you want to know when these vlogs are coming out. Push that notification button as well. So anyway, please enjoy. Hi everyone, today we're going to have a look at a supernatural horror series that's currently streaming on Netflix here in the UK, so check your streaming service wherever you are. We've got 7 episodes, about between 42 and 45 minute long episodes. I think there's the odd longer one thrown in as well. And it's called Midnight Mass, a supernatural horror created and directed by Mike Flanagan. It stars Zach Gilford, Kate Siegel, Hamish Linklater, Rahul Kohli and Henry Thomas. I see Henry Thomas. And it centres around an isolated island community that experiences supernatural events after the arrival of a mysterious priest. It was released on Netflix on September the 24th, 2021. As I said, please check your things. And as far as those actors, what roles are they playing? Well, Kate Siegel stars as Erin Green, Riley's childhood sweetheart. Obviously, Riley's the main protagonist in this. Now a school teacher on Crockett Island expecting a child. Zach Gilford stars as Riley Flynn, a former venture capitalist who returns to his hometown after spending 4 years in prison for a drunk driving accident. Kristin Lemon as Annie Flynn, Riley's devout, forgiving mother. Samantha Sloyan as Bev Keane, a zealous and overbearing member of St Patrick's Church, an influential figure in the community. Rahul Kohli as Sheriff Hassan, Crockett Island's Muslim sheriff, who comes at odds with the town's largely Christian population. Anna Simone as Lisa Scarborough, the mayor's devout daughter, who uses a wheelchair following an injury. Anna Beth Gish as Dr. Sarah Gunning, the town's local doctor. Michael Trucco as Wade Scarborough, the mayor. Henry Thomas as Ed Flynn, Riley's father. Obviously gave a reluctant welcome to his son when he came home. And Hamish Linklater as Father Paul Hill, the enigmatic new priest at St Patrick's Church, who arrives to temporarily replace the ageing Monsignor Pruitt. So we think. Yep, Rotten Tomatoes, doing very, very well. Rating all these scores are at September the 28th here in the UK, so please allow for that. All the scores are at that stage. A rating of 8.5 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes based on 49 critics' reviews. And the consensus of the website reads, an ambitious meditation on grief and faith that is as gorgeous as it is unsettling. Midnight Mass's slow boil is a triumph of terror that will leave viewers shaking and thinking long after the credits roll. Megan Navarro from Bloody Disgusting website gave it a fresh review and said, this type of horror leaves a mark. It's as though Flanagan became such a quick study of what makes Stephen King's small-town horror tales resonate and is now primed to outpace the master. Perhaps not. Rotten Daniel Daddario from Variety. He didn't like it much. Though it engages with potent ideas, the ultimate impact of Midnight Mass is softened by a lack of follow-through. It's a very talky show that struggles in dialogue to answer the questions it poses. Metacritic, the other side we have a quick look at, got an average of 74 out of 100, so there's a lot of love out there for this series. That's based on 21 reviews, and it scores anywhere between 42 out of 100 and 92 out of 100. AV Club's Katie Rife gave it 58 out of 100. So, okay, not a bad score. Season 1 review, so the full season, which I managed to binge watch as well. While some of the show's themes are taught to death, she says others wither away undeveloped. In trying to cram so many ideas into Midnight Mass, Flanagan has left himself with a jumble of mixed metaphors and overwritten soliloquies with not enough terror to cancel them out. Times Judy Berman liked it a lot more. She gave it 80 out of 100. The dialogue is often stagey, and every character, whether they're a priest or a team, seems to have the same tendency towards speechifying. They certainly do. Yet after a slow first 2 episodes, pace being another common issue for not just Flanagan, but serialised horror in general. Yes, I'm thinking some of the later Stephen King stuff. The show's alchemy of spectacle, suspense and storytelling start working. A binge becomes inevitable, but also unexpectedly satisfying. So high praise indeed. Internet Movie Database again. Joe Public, you, me, 7.9 out of 10 on over 10,800 reviews, 10,815 reviews. And the episodes score anywhere between 7.6, which is good in itself, up to 8.9 out of 10. And of that 10,800, 9,648, a quite large 89%, scored it 6 or more. So what does Bernard think? Well, I'm not going to get as giddy as some of these guys again, to be honest with you, with this. As I said, as has been said there by one of the critics, every character seems to have a speech inside them. Obviously, unfortunately, some of the characters have more than one speech inside them, which can grow just a little bit tiresome at times, to be honest with you. Listen to them bang on about things, which is fair enough. But as I say, if he sort of restricted it to one speech per character, but it does they do sort of repeat and different things, so it does get a little bit tiresome for me anyway. As a supernatural filler, certainly for the first 3 or 4 episodes, it's not overly supernatural. As in the way I stopped reading Stephen King, he got a little bit all too wordy and flowery as he got more famous. I liked his early stuff. I didn't like so much his older stuff. You had horrors where literally one person might die in a whole 400-page book. And I'm sorry, that's just flowery words and speeches, which is some of this isn't enough for me in a horror book. I want to be entertained. I want to be grabbed. I want to be scared. And obviously, this certainly for the first 4 or 5 episodes didn't do that particularly for me. The odd jump scare early doors where you see a shape at a window or a shape in the distance outside. But as I said, obviously once we get to understand what's going on, obviously it does liven up a little bit. But again, all the sort of main action is saved for the last episode or two. Episode 4, I jumped out my skin at episode 4, at the end of episode 4, so keep your eye out for that one. But that's the first time in the whole thing you sort of made me which is fair enough, but I almost missed that. I just obviously glanced away, so you have to be careful. It's a drama, so like any drama, you have to have an interest in some of the characters, and yes, there's 1 or 2 to invest in, but as I say, they do occasionally waffle on and lose interest very quickly, unfortunately. Despite this, there's some good scenes, and they occasionally follow a good monologue with it, so don't switch off with a good scene. So, and as I said, it does slowly get a little bit more interesting in the last episodes as it reaches its climax, obviously in episodes 6 and 7. A nice ending. I thought the ending was nice. It was a funny thing to say for a horror, isn't it? But a very uplifting ending in a silly sort of way. There's nothing unique in this at all, from the writing to the story. It's all been done before. As I said, you think Stephen King is that sort of style TV series. It's okay. It is what it is. Reasonably put together. And amid all the drawn out stuff, there's the odd okay chiller moment. But overall, I think those ratings are just a little bit high. Anything over 7, 8, and 9, I think they're getting a bit giddy with that. I am going to give it a watchable rating. I'm going to give it my 6 out of 10, but because it was okay. As I say, I binge watched this over the course of a morning and afternoon. It was all right, as I said. I was doing other things sometimes, so I didn't mind the monologues, etc. But it's not one I had to sit and was on the edge of my seat watching it for 7 episodes, that's for sure, and thinking, I'll have to watch another one. It's certainly not one of those you don't go to bed at night because you just want to watch another one. Not for me anyway, but as I said, my score's a little bit lower than some other people. So anyway, let me know what you think if you get to watch this little chiller that's currently streaming on Netflix. 6 out of 10 from me. Anyway, thanks for watching. What are you going to do the rest of the day? Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More important, let's all look after each other. Till we meet here again on the Film and TV channel, or perhaps have a flick across. If you're interested in football, have a look at my Citizen channel on my football team, Manchester City. But if not, there's loads of things on this Film and TV channel, and hopefully I'll see you back here very, very soon. Until then, I only ask one thing. Please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.